Stop wasting your time. That's right, if you're over 50 and you've been told the only way to stay strong and fight aging is to lift heavy weights, run on a treadmill, or spend hours in a gym, you've been misled. Most people your age believe weakness, joint pain, and fatigue are just a normal part of getting older. But here's the truth. What you've been told about exercise and aging is outdated. The real secret to rebuilding strength, protecting your joints, and even slowing down the aging process is something completely different, something almost nobody talks about. It's called isometrics. And once you understand what they are and how to use them, you'll realize you don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or risky workouts to turn back the clock on your body. Now, when I say isometrics, most people scratch their heads. It sounds technical, maybe even intimidating, but it's not. In fact, it's the simplest form of exercise you'll ever do. You don't move, you don't jump, you don't even need to sweat buckets. All you do is hold your body in specific positions that instantly activate your muscles. You create strength and stability without pounding your joints. It's exercise in its purest, safest, and most powerful form. Here's why this matters. After the age of 50, your body naturally starts to lose muscle mass every single year, a process called sarcopenia. Less muscle means weaker balance, slower walking, more joint pain, and yes, faster aging. But isometrics are like flipping a switch. They remind your muscles to stay alive, stay active, and keep supporting your bones and joints. And because they don't require movement, they're incredibly safe for anyone with arthritis, back pain, or mobility issues. Let me put it this way. If you can press your hands together, if you can lean against a wall, if you can simply sit and squeeze a muscle, you can do isometrics. They're that simple, and they work that powerfully. Now, I'm not just talking about feeling a little stronger. I'm talking about real results you can notice. Standing taller, walking easier, feeling steadier on your feet, and yes, looking younger. Because strength and posture are two of the biggest giveaways of age. The best part, you don't need to leave your house. You don't need equipment. You don't even need more than a few minutes a day. You can literally do these exercises while watching TV, waiting for your coffee, or sitting in a chair. So if you've been frustrated thinking exercise is too hard, too painful, or too complicated at your age, this video is going to change your mind. Because today, I'm going to share with you the isometric trick that can help reverse aging without weights, without stress, and without wasting your time. Stick around because once you try these, you'll never look at exercise the same way again. Alright, let's dive into the very first isometric move, the one I call the invisible chair exercise, or more commonly, the wall sit. Now don't let the simplicity fool you. This single exercise can build powerful legs, strengthen your core, and dramatically improve your endurance. And the best part, it requires nothing more than a wall in your house. Here's exactly how to do it. Step 1, stand with your back flat against a wall. Step your feet forward just a little bit, maybe 1 to 2 feet from the wall so you've got some room to slide down. Step 2, slowly lower yourself down the wall until your knees are bent at about 90 degrees, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your back pressed flat against the wall and your chest upright. Step 3. Now comes the magic. You don't move. You simply hold this position. That's it. No bouncing, no squatting up and down, no weights, just hold. At first, you'll feel your thighs begin to burn. That's your quadriceps working. Then you'll feel your glutes kick in, and even your core muscles tighten to help stabilize your body. In just a few seconds, your entire lower body is engaged. Now, how long should you hold it? If you're brand new, start small. 10 seconds is enough to get your muscles firing. Rest for a moment, then repeat 2 or 3 times. Over time, as your legs get stronger, aim for 20, 30, or even 45 seconds. The beauty of isometrics is that you can progress at your own pace, safely, without putting stress on your joints. So why is this so important after 50? Because leg strength is life strength. Think about it. Your legs carry you through every step of your day. Strong legs mean better balance, more independence, and far less risk of falling. And studies show that seniors with stronger leg muscles live longer and enjoy a higher quality of life. Here's a quick tip. If your knees feel uncomfortable, don't go all the way down. Slide just part of the way and hold wherever you feel stable and pain-free. Even a shallow wall sit still activates your muscles and delivers results. So don't underestimate this invisible chair. It may look simple, but it's one of the most powerful anti-aging moves you can do anytime, anywhere, with nothing but a wall. Now let's move to the upper body with one of the simplest but most effective isometric tricks I know. I call it the seated hand press, and it's going to wake up muscles in your chest, arms, and shoulders that you may not have used in years. Here's the beauty of it. You don't need dumbbells, resistance bands, or push-ups on the floor. All you need are your hands. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Sit tall in a chair with both feet flat on the ground. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and chest lifted. Step 2. Bring your palms together in front of your chest, almost like you're praying. Fingers point straight up, elbows out to the sides. Step 3. Press your palms firmly against each other. Not just a light touch, really push as if you're trying to squeeze the air out from between your hands. Step 4. Hold that press, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Breathe slowly, stay tall, and feel the muscles in your chest, arms, and shoulders engage. Now here's what's happening inside your body. Even though you're not moving, your muscles are firing like crazy. Your chest muscles, the pectorals, are working hard to press your palms together. Your shoulders and biceps are helping stabilize the press. And your core, yes, your abdominal muscles are kicking in to keep you sitting tall. The seated hand press is like doing a push-up without the floor, and for many seniors who find push-ups painful or intimidating, this is a safe and powerful alternative. Start by holding the press for 10 seconds. Rest for a few seconds, then repeat it 2 to 3 times. As you get stronger, push harder and extend the hold to 20 or even 30 seconds. You'll be amazed at how much strength you can build from something so simple. Now let's talk about why this matters after 50. Weakness in the upper body is one of the fastest ways independence slips away. Everyday tasks, opening jars, lifting groceries, even pushing yourself up out of a chair, all require chest and arm strength. If those muscles aren't trained, they shrink, and life gets harder. But when you practice isometric moves like this, you're not just preserving strength, you're rebuilding it. And because there's no jerking, no weights, and no complicated technique, it's incredibly joint-friendly. Even if you have arthritis in your shoulders or wrists, most people can do this move comfortably. Here's a pro tip: if you want to make it more challenging, try moving your palms lower toward your belly button or higher toward your forehead. Each angle recruits slightly different muscles, giving you a full upper body workout without ever leaving your chair. Remember, the seated hand press isn't flashy. You won't break a sweat or look like you're doing much at all, but don't be fooled. Inside your body, your muscles are working hard. Steady, controlled tension is exactly what keeps you strong, upright, and independent as you age. So add this to your daily routine. Just a few rounds of the seated hand press will keep your chest, arms, and shoulders youthful, powerful, and ready for whatever life throws your way. Alright, movement number 3 might just surprise you because it's one of the simplest exercises in the entire isometric world. It's called the glute squeeze, and I like to think of it as the sit strong exercise. Now before you shrug this off and say, that sounds too easy, let me explain why this one is so powerful. The glutes, the muscles in your backside, are the largest and strongest muscles in your entire body. They're literally your body's powerhouse. They stabilize your hips, protect your lower back, and give you balance with every step you take. The problem? As we age, we sit more, we move less, and those glute muscles slowly weaken. Weak glutes don't just make it harder to walk or climb stairs, they also contribute to back pain, hip pain, and even knee pain. In fact, many people over 50 who think they have bad knees really have weak glutes. Strengthening these muscles is like turning the power back on in your lower body. So let's get into it. Here's how to do the glute squeeze. Step 1. Sit tall in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Keep your posture upright, shoulders back, and chest lifted. Step 2. Simply tighten your glute muscles, your buttocks, as hard as you can. Imagine you're trying to hold a $100 bill between your cheeks and you don't want to drop it. Squeeze and hold that contraction for 5 to 10 seconds. Step 3. Release slowly, rest for a few seconds, and then repeat. Aim for 10 to 15 squeezes in a row. That's one. You can do 2 or 3 sets throughout your day, even while watching TV or sitting at the table. Now here's why this works so well. When you contract the glutes, you're not just working the muscles you sit on, you're firing up a whole chain of support muscles that stabilize your hips and spine. This makes your posture stronger, reduces strain on your lower back, and helps you move with more power and confidence. And get this, studies show that stronger glutes can even reduce the risk of falls in seniors. That's huge, because falls are one of the leading causes of injury as we age. Something this simple could literally save your independence. Here's a little pro tip to level this up. The next time you're standing, maybe at the kitchen counter or even waiting in line, try the glute squeeze while you stand tall. It's the same movement, but now you're also challenging your balance and posture. You'll feel your core and hips working together, turning this into a total body stability drill. Now let's address a common concern. What if you don't feel much happening? The key here is focus. Really concentrate on squeezing those muscles hard. Sometimes it helps to place your hands lightly on your hips or thighs. You'll feel the contraction better and engage the muscles more intentionally. Think of this move like an on-off switch for your lower body. Every time you squeeze, you're flipping the switch back on, reminding your body to stay active, strong, and engaged. The glute squeeze is so easy you can do it almost anywhere while watching TV, during a phone call, at your desk, even on an airplane. No excuses, no equipment, no joint stress. Just a simple, powerful movement that pays huge dividends for your strength, stability, and overall anti-aging game. So don't underestimate it. This may be the easiest move on the list, but it could also be the most important. Because when your glutes stay strong, your whole body stays strong. And that's one of the best kept secrets to aging well, keeping the powerhouse muscles of your body switched on every single day. Now, it's time for one of the most powerful isometric movements ever created, the plank hold. Now, don't panic. I know a lot of folks hear plank and immediately think of gym rats balancing on their elbows for minutes at a time. But today, I'm going to show you a simple joint-friendly version that works for everyone, especially if you're over 50. So why the plank? Because it's the king of core exercises. When you hold a plank, you're not just working your abs, you're strengthening your entire midsection, your back, your shoulders, and even your glutes. It's like armor for your spine. And when your core is strong, everything else in life becomes easier. Walking, standing, bending, even just getting out of bed in the morning. Here's how to do it safely and effectively. Step 1. Start by standing at a sturdy counter, table, or even against a wall. Place your hands flat, shoulder width apart. Step your feet back until your body forms a straight line from head to heels. This is the modified plank, and it's the perfect way to build core strength without straining your back or wrists. Step 2. Engage your core. That means gently pulling your belly button in toward your spine. Don't let your hips sag and don't let your backside stick way up in the air. Keep everything aligned. Step 3. Hold. Breathe slowly and evenly. Start with 10 seconds, then work up to 20, 30, or even 60 seconds over time. The goal isn't to set world records. The goal is steady, controlled strength that protects your back and keeps your body youthful. Now let's talk about what's happening during that hold. Your abs are working, yes, but so are the deep stabilizing muscles of your spine, your shoulders, and your glutes. This is why the plank is so effective. It trains multiple muscle groups at once, teaching them to work together as a unit. That's exactly what your body needs as you age. Coordination and stability. Here's a quick tip. If you want more challenge, step your feet a little farther back. Want it easier? Step in closer or use a wall. You're in complete control. Why is this so important Because a weak core is one of the biggest drivers of back pain, poor posture, and loss of mobility. And the plank, even in its simplest form, reverses all of that. It strengthens your foundation. Another benefit, improved balance. When your core is strong, your entire body moves with more stability. That means fewer slips, fewer stumbles, and a much lower risk of falls. So don't think of the plank as a young person's exercise. Think of it as a longevity exercise. Done consistently, even in small doses, it keeps your back safe, your posture tall, and your movement strong. And the best part? You can do it anywhere. Kitchen counter, desk, wall, without any equipment. The plank hold is simple, but it's a game changer. Try it today, and you'll feel stronger, steadier, and more confident in your own body. Alright, now it's time for the final movement, and this one is a real hidden gem, something hardly anyone talks about but every senior desperately needs. I call it the isometric neck push, or sometimes the posture reset. Now let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever caught yourself slouching? Maybe your head drifts forward while reading, watching TV, or scrolling on your phone. This forward head posture is one of the biggest postural problems after 50. And the truth is, it doesn't just make you look older, it actually creates neck pain, back tension, and even headaches. That's where this simple isometric exercise comes in. It strengthens the deep neck and upper back muscles that keep your head aligned over your shoulders, restoring good posture and reducing pain. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Sit tall in a chair or stand against a wall. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and chin level. Step 2. Place your palm against your forehead. Gently press your head forward into your hand without actually letting your head move. Your hand resists the motion and your neck muscles fire up. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, then relax. Step 3. Next, place your palm behind your head. Push back gently as if trying to press your head into the hand, and hold again for 5 to 10 seconds. Step 4. Finally, place your palm on the side of your head, first right then left, and repeat the same push and hold pattern. In less than a minute, you've worked your entire neck from every direction, all without any movement, strain, or equipment. Now, why does this matter so much? Because posture is the foundation of healthy aging. When your head juts forward, your neck muscles overwork, your spine suffers, and your breathing even becomes shallow. But when you strengthen these postural muscles, everything improves. Neck pain fades, you stand taller, and you instantly look more youthful and confident. Let me share a quick pro tip. You don't have to push hard. A light to moderate effort is plenty. Think 30–40% of your max strength. The goal is controlled activation, not straining. And here's the best part. You can sneak this exercise into your day anywhere. At your desk, watching TV, even while lying in bed. It only takes a minute or two, but the benefits last all day. Now imagine the impact if you combine this posture reset with the other isometric moves we've covered: wall sits, hand presses, glute squeezes, and planks. Together, they form a complete system: legs, upper body, core, glutes, and now posture. Every major area of your body engaged, strengthened, and rejuvenated. This is how you fight aging without stepping foot in a gym or lifting a single dumbbell. Just a few simple holds, a few seconds at a time, and you're building strength, balance, and independence. So don't skip this one. The isometric neck push may seem small, but it delivers big results. It's the finishing touch that keeps you tall, pain-free, and moving with confidence, no matter your age. And there you have it, my friend. 5 powerful isometric movements you can do anywhere, anytime, without a single piece of equipment: wall sits, hand presses, glute squeezes, planks, and posture resets. Each one may look simple, but together they form a complete system that strengthens your legs, your core, your upper body, and even your posture. Now let me leave you with this thought. Aging doesn't happen all at once. It creeps up slowly, a little stiffness here, a little weakness there, until one day you realize you're not moving like you used to. But here's the truth. You don't have to accept that. You can fight back, and isometric training is one of the simplest, safest, and most effective tools to do it. The beauty of these exercises is that anyone can start today. It doesn't matter if you're 50, 60, 70, or beyond. It doesn't matter if you've never exercised a day in your life. You don't need a gym, you don't need fancy gear, and you don't even need a lot of time. Just a few minutes a day of focused holds, and you'll feel stronger, steadier, and more energized. Think about it. Strong legs mean independence. A strong core means less back pain. Strong glutes mean better balance. Strong posture muscles mean you stand tall and pain-free. Each of these benefits adds years of quality to your life. And let me tell you something else. Consistency is the real anti-aging secret. These exercises only work if you actually do them. But the good news is, they're so simple you can weave them into your day without even breaking a sweat. Waiting for your coffee to brew? Do a wall sit. Sitting at your desk? Try a hand press or glute squeeze. Watching TV at night? Knock out a few posture resets. Little by little, those seconds add up to real strength, real confidence, and real youthfulness. Now, if you found this helpful, I want you to do 2 things. First, commit to trying these exercises today, even if it's just one of them. Don't wait until tomorrow, don't wait until next week. Start now. Second, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to keep bringing you practical, science-based tips to help you stay strong, active, and young at heart. Remember, aging is inevitable, but how you age is a choice. You can choose weakness, stiffness, and decline, or you can choose strength, vitality, and independence. And you'd be surprised how much power you have to shape that outcome. So go ahead, give these isometric secrets a try, and then drop a comment below letting me know which one felt the most powerful for you. I'd love to hear your experience, and your feedback helps build this community of people determined to age well together. Stay strong, stay consistent, and as always, never forget, it's never too late to be strong, active, and young at heart.